friends, and welcome. Starry Hilder, and we are doing a hike, a identification foraging hike. Yeah, pretty cool. And I wanted to bring you along because right now I am up really high above our valley floor. And this is a perfect area to forage for the infamous huckleberry. Oh, huckleberries are so famous here in Idaho. And in fact, I didn't know what a huckleberry was, really, until I moved to Idaho. And yeah, they are from the blueberry family, basically. And they look like a blueberry, but they're a little bit bigger. And back in Wisconsin, we had very low shrubs. You found blueberries, oh, they were tiny, teeny. They were low shrubs, close to the ground, in usually a wet type area. But not so much for the huckleberry. The huckleberry bush can get very tall. They can kind of be like a little tree. And they go way up into the higher elevations. In fact, they will start ripening up below first, and then you'll just keep picking up, so you can pick all season. Now, the higher you go, obviously, you will enter grizzly country, and this is grizzly country and black bear country, and I already encountered fresh bear scat. But the bears aren't foraging right now for huckleberries because they're too green. But this is a great time for me to show you what a huckleberry looks like and what the bush looks like. So real quickly here, I want to show you, these are huckleberries. So these are all huckleberry bushes, and I want to show you real closely what the bush looks like, because they do not look like a blueberry bush. No, in fact, the leaf is a little bit broader and the whole bush is a little bit higher. So when you're walking along these trails, you know, you're kind of looking, and you know, this isn't a huckleberry bush. You'll see all of a sudden a darker green, and then you'll have these clusters of the huckleberry. See, and you know, the nice thing about huckleberries is you will spot them along trails like this, mountain trails like this. And if you spot them among trails like this, you pretty much can rest assured that the rest of the mountain up there is probably going to be filled with huckleberry bushes. Huckleberry bush can be kind of like a morel. You know, you got to get the eye for it. So here is a great bush of huckleberries, and you got to look real close. But again, a darker green leaf, and see how the fruit is beginning to cluster on there. Now they will turn beautiful dark purple, and this is going to be a great season, because I mean, if you look how many of the huckleberries are on these bushes already. So this is going to be a great place to pick, and sometimes that's what you do. Is there a rhyme or reason to finding a huckleberry bush? Like at morels, they will pop up where burns are. Huckleberry bushes, not so much. Again, they start low and they will go up high, and you just got to get out there and get scouting. And sometimes it really is just the luck of the draw. Now here's a starry tidbit about the huckleberries. It is really in high demand. You don't find huckleberries all over the United States. No, so they actually have pickers come out here to, like our region, and they do mass picking. And this is the bad thing about the mass picking. They use these rakes. These are called huckleberry rakes. And I'll tell you what, the local people, when they see you with a rake, they're going to shoot you. They're going to shoot you because they are so destructive. These rakes, yeah, you can get in one scoop a lot of huckleberries. You know, the rake will take the whole bush, and it will rake the berries off, but then it'll strip all the leaves off. Terrible. And local people, I'm surprised they haven't banned them. And maybe in some places they have. But the mass pickers use them, and they ruin the bushes. And every now and then you will have like a newbie show up. You know, a newbie huckleberry picker, just like a newbie morel picker. And instead of doing a little research and asking local people, they will go out and they'll buy these rakes, and they'll take a big bucket out there with them in a backpack, and you know, like they're going on some adventurous scouting expedition, and they will rake the plants. You know what? We have to conserve what God created, and conservation starts with education. And you know, education goes a long ways when it comes to foraging. We don't want to leave no trace behind, but it's more than just not leaving any trace behind. Do your homework, and you know, if you're going to pick like morels, know that you shouldn't be pulling them out of the ground. If you're going to pick huckleberries, know that you shouldn't be buying a rake and using it. It is just courtesy for not just, you know, the people that live in the area and who want to sustain, you know, what they have here and take care of it, but you know, it's treating nature with respect. So it only takes a little bit of time to ask and to do research and figure out what the appropriate, respectful way is to pick. And the local people will love you for it. Yeah. All right, friends, God bless. Thanks for coming along. And this is how we help sustain ourselves, is through foraging. And I can't wait to pick some huckleberries. Oh, there's so many patches and so little time. All right. God bless, friends.